From WVLT, you're watching Kelsey Lair and Kyle Granger on Local 8 News.
Well, good Saturday morning to you. 6:29 here. I'm Kelsey Lair.
And I'm Kyle Granger. Good to see all of you here on this Saturday morning. And yeah, those storms that came through last night, boy.
Pretty weird. We saw so many of you all posted to our Facebook page pictures of hail, and it almost looked like it was snow on the ground.
And I went to the gas station, and the lady goes, "You couldn't have gotten gas earlier," because everyone was trying to get under to protect their
shelter.
cars.
Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah. But this morning, the leftovers, the deal with is fog. Unfortunately, it's pretty tough to see on the outside. You can see right here live in Townsend, courtesy of the River Rat. And here's the visibilities. Down to 0 in Sevierville, Morristown, half-mile in Oak Ridge. Not much better in Knoxville when you're down to a 4-mile visibility. So, yeah, tough drive if you're headed out early here today. Give it till about 9 or 10 to burn all of this away. And then here's the temperature. 51 in Knoxville and Maryville. 55 Townsend. It's 53 out in Morristown. And good morning to Kingston at 49. Here's the way the day's going to break down. We're going to get into the low 70s with lots of sunshine here by the afternoon. The clouds will be breaking up throughout the course of the day. And yeah, lots of sunshine here. You can't complain about warm skies, but we're even getting warmer come our Sunday. Maybe we'll take a look at that coming up here in your extended forecast in just a minute. And there's another round of storms maybe for parts of this week. We'll also look at that in the extended planning forecast. And maybe you're looking for a big game to do. I mean, this one's probably been circled on your calendar for quite a while now. September 10th of 2016 is what we're talking about. It's the date that is announced to be the biggest college football game ever between the Tennessee Volunteers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. So
it's
you
the
don't have
last
tickets.
great Coliseum.
What do you do? Well, don't sweat it just yet. UT Athletics tells us that the tickets that were allocated for each school have been reserved or sold. However, the best way to get your hands on a ticket is by contacting Bristol Motor Speedway. There is a waiting list right now, but as the date draws closer, more tickets may become available for sale. Mark your calendars for this big discount on family fun up in Gatlinburg, all while helping a local food ministry. Coming May 1st through the 5th, that's a Sunday through Thursday, Ripley's Attractions in the Smokies are offering $5 admission to people who live or work in several East Tennessee counties. $1 from that admission goes to benefit Sevier County Food Ministry. That $1 will buy 4 cans of food almost, but you have to bring a photo ID or a pay stub that you prove where you live and work, either Sevier, Knox, Blount, Jefferson, or Cocke counties.
Well, grocery shopping just got more convenient for East Tennesseans. Food City is launching a new curbside pickup service. You can start online by placing an order, even using electronic coupons, and then paying a $4.99 service fee to have the groceries waiting for you. So basically, you can purchase the groceries without even having to leave your car. Pretty incredible. The service is at select locations in Knoxville, Maryville, Sevierville, and Oak Ridge. Now, you might want to check with the store closest to you to confirm that it offers this service before you head out there. And if you're looking for a job in the area, you should know about the latest job fair ahead in Pigeon Forge. Dolly Parton's Lumberjack Adventure Dinner and Show needs several people to become part of its cast, both in the front, dealing with the public, and behind the scenes. The job fair is set for Monday, May 2nd, and all day long from 10 in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening. You're encouraged to bring a resume along to the site. That's 2713 Parkway in Pigeon Forge. Positions include kitchen staff, box office attendants, seamstresses, and cast members for the show. That sounds like a lot of fun.
And we all know that they do a lot to fight crime every day, and putting themselves in dangerous situations is part of the job, but that's not the only part of the job.
Yeah, well, sometimes their good deeds go unnoticed, but not this time.
This is a Facebook post about a Knoxville police officer. Leah McNair says that she was at a Knoxville intersection when she saw this officer pulled over, handed food and water to a homeless man out of his trunk. She says the man was so thankful that he wept. McNair says that this is a perfect picture of all lives matter.
An autopsy was performed in Minneapolis on Friday to determine what caused the death of Grammy and Oscar-winning artist Prince.
And just in this morning, fans in New Orleans say that they're planning get this, a jazz funeral. That as millions around the world are also mourning his passing. Many still stunned that the prolific recording star is now gone. CBS's Jamie Yuccas has the latest from outside his recording studio.
The fence outside Paisley Park Studios has bloomed into a violet memorial as fans paid tribute to Prince.
He touched many, many generations. He touched many cultures.
Prince's reign over popular music spanned 4 decades and touched almost every genre.
He wore his sincerity on his sleeve, and you could feel it.
I'm gonna miss my friend.
Sheila E. knew and worked with Prince for almost 40 years.
He was a gentleman, very funny, and competitive, a perfectionist, a genius.
An autopsy today will help determine the cause of death, but results will not be known for days or weeks. The 57-year-old had reportedly been battling the flu.
If the mood outside Paisley Park is somber, it's the exact opposite here outside Minneapolis Club First Avenue, where Purple Rain was filmed.
An all-night street party will keep on going. More celebrations of Prince's life are planned for tonight and tomorrow. With his death, Prince is king of the music charts, his albums dominating the iTunes Top 50 list. Krista Barnes brought her son Yele to Paisley Park to create a memory.
Trying to explain to a 3-year-old who Prince was not easy. So hopefully in time he'll understand the importance of being here today.
And join the millions of other fans who remember the music. Jamie Yukis, CBS News, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
And once again, results of the autopsy are not expected to be known for days or even weeks. But we have learned investigators say there are no signs of trauma and suicide is not suspected. Well, if you're around Henley Street Bridge yesterday, you might have noticed something just a little bit different. Mayor Madeline Rogero allowed purple lights to shine on the Henley Street Bridge in honor of, you guessed it, Prince. Now we want to head over to Kyle for a check of the weather. And Kyle, we were talking hail yesterday, but fog today is really the main issue. Yeah, and it's going to be a big issue if you're trying to drive around town. Visibility is now down to 0 in a lot of areas here. We'll show you what's going on in Gatlinburg right now. You can see it's hard to see very far in front of you now. They're trying to get daylight going on here, but it's just not happening, Kelsey, because of all the fog that settled into the valley area in Gatlinburg and really settling in all across the region here. But I thought we would take a look at the sunrise above the clouds. You can see the sun trying to come up in the Great Smoky Mountains, the clouds mixing in there with the fog this morning. The clouds are going to be breaking throughout the day today, leading to warm sunshine here by the afternoon. Check out the current temperatures right now. 51 in Knoxville, Oak Ridge, 53 for London, 60 out in Crossville. It's 46 down in Athens. Good morning to Townsend at 55 degrees. Yeah, so we're going to be ticking up a good 20 degrees or so here for the afternoon with these temperatures. Even warmer tomorrow. Can you believe 80 degrees is what we're looking at in the forecast? Here's live pinpoint Doppler. Nothing to talk about, so we'll just leave it that way. Right on through the first of the week, and maybe you're headed off to do some hiking today. Klingman's Dome, we're going to be at about 62, maybe 60 degrees up in that area. Morning fog, maybe a stray shower, but otherwise we're talking about a really clear sunny afternoon here in the Smokies. A north wind at about 10 miles per hour way up top. Now come back down to the low levels here. We're talking about 70 in Pigeon Forge. Maybe a few sunny skies around there with a few clouds. North wind at about 5 miles per hour. Definitely a nice day to head off into Dollywood if you would like to do that. There's a lot of other stuff going on as well, so we'll keep the sunshine around for those events. That's not supposed to be there, so we'll just kind of take that thing away there, that little lightning bolt. How about sunshine on Sunday? Warm conditions on Monday at 82. Here's the extended outlook. You know, we're really getting into a spring-like pattern here where any day we could see a pop-up scattered shower or even a thunderstorm or two. That's something that we expect this time of year. Looks like more of those could be around for your Thursday, but still on the warm side here, daytime and nighttime. Hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine today. A Tennessee bill requiring students to use the bathroom corresponding to their birth gender was tabled for the year. But a similar bill did pass in North Carolina. It's drawn a lot of criticism, and President Obama has called for its repeal. And as Amy Cutler explains, a group of opponents got together on Thursday to figure out how to move concern to action.
They gathered members of the LGBT community, the ACLU, religious leaders, and local business owners. All of them are opposed to House Bill 2, and the focus tonight on turning that concern into action.
This is not a bathroom bill, even though it should be flushed down a toilet bowl.
Each hate bill is absolutely worthy of the strongest condemnation ever possible.
Transgendered folks continuing to express fear for their own safety.
What happens when I walk out of that restroom and some man is waiting for his wife, his daughter, his girlfriend? This is a stand your ground state, folks. Come on.
While supporters argue it protects women and children, the concern for opponents is that they believe it discriminates against the LGBT community, and that's why they're calling for a full repeal.
The bill is dangerous for members of the LGBT community. We're hemorrhaging economic development, entertainment, and other opportunities that the state should have.
Organizers planning a full day of events Monday. That's when the General Assembly will return for its short session. They plan to deliver petitions, rally, and then stage a sit-in.
This isn't about complaining on Facebook. This is about turning out North Carolina.
These bathroom bills are certainly giving big businesses an opportunity to have their say. But do you think companies like Target should take a stance? Hashtag boycott Target is going viral since Target says transgender people can use the bathroom of their choosing. More than 1,000 of you have been sharing your voice comments on our Facebook page. Terry McCarthy says, I fully support Target and will now make a point of spending more of my hard-earned cash there because there is no place for discrimination in our society. Hats off to you, Target, for stepping up to the plate for equality. Susie Heller says, grown men in bathrooms with young girls sounds like a recipe for trouble for me. Why can't people see it's a safety issue, not discrimination? And Cardell Poe adds, I would like to personally thank Target on behalf of husbands everywhere. I always hated shopping there, and now my wife said she will never shop there again. You can share your thoughts on our Local 8 News Facebook page. We post questions asking for your voice Monday through Friday. And up next, Mr. Food whips up a Southern meal that you won't want to miss.
Coming up, I'm going to introduce you to a little girl whose biggest challenge isn't the opposing team, but her health. I'll show you how she's getting past that and inspiring everyone who plays.